Yo!
Hello everybody, Adam here. We're watching another Minecraft video. Today I'm here with Garrett.
Yay!
And we are going to be doing a beginner's guide to command blocks.
Which we have in our hand right here.
And first we're going to be starting off with how to get yourself a command block. First you do this command right now. Give your username command block, press enter, you'll get yourself a command block. Then what you can do is you're going to have to
place it down. Oh my god.
Place it down, it's crazy, I know. Then what you do is you put a command in the command block. And the way command blocks work is you power them with the redstone signal and they activate. And you can use them, a comparator like so, to see if the command actually did this thing. So what I can do is I can do test for Pandora. And if I click this switch, that's going to turn on because the command block found Garrett.
And guess what I can do?
What?
I can give you dirt.
Yeah, you can also do. Yeah, but you did my username wrong because I changed my username to AglamC. But yeah, so a few commands that you can do. I'm going to be showing you a few commands. The first command that you can do is /give, so I can give myself sandstone. Put a button on it, press enter, and it's amazing. What you can also do is do particles. So the way you do particles is you do particle. And then what type of particle you want to do. So if you do /particle, press tab, it tells you all of the particles. So I'm going to do explode. You do /particle, explode. But then the position that you want them at. So tilde means at the position, and then either relative or at the location. And then you do the size. So I'm going to do 1, 1, 1. Or that's like the radius from the coordinate. And then you do the speed, and then you do the amount. And then that's it. When you press this, it's going to go. And it makes some particles. It's pretty cool. And let's say you don't want it to show this little thing in chat over here that says play effect explode. What you can do is you can use /game rule command block output, and then you do that to false. And then one thing that you can do with command blocks, which is very helpful, is making a clock. So you can make a clock by doing this. So you can do set block. Position 1 above, so that's on the Y coordinate, 1 position above. You can set that to air, and then we do this. On this one, we do /set block 1 down, redstone block, and this pretty much just creates a like very quick clock. It goes 20 times a second. You can use this to make cool command block structures as. Let's say you want to test, if you want to see if someone's close to the command block, what you can do, you test for player and the radius of the command block. So 1 there, and then 1 or 2. And then what we can do is, oh, I did this wrong. Oh, what I can do is I can find the coordinates of the command block. So that's 321, 57. Okay, so 321, 57, 829. And then, so those are the coordinates. And then you can do the radius. So 2 or 3, or I'm just going to do 2. And then you go like this, and that's end bracket. And when I get close to it, it should work. So then if I put a comparator output, it should. Oh, it's not working for some reason. Test for nearest player. There's first character. What? That's so weird. Data tag parsing failed. Oh yeah, this has to be connected. There we go. See now, look. When I'm away from the command block, and I get close to it, it lights up, and then you can use that to like power a light, or even another command block if you want to, like this. Which is pretty cool. Command blocks aren't very helpful in survival mode because you can't really get them in survival mode. But in creative mode, people use them to make adventure maps and other things. So here Garrett is making a long loop. This is a clock that has been expanded using the fill command. So the fill command uses 2 coordinates instead of just 1. So he's doing these 3 numbers, which is all the way over here, and he's doing this one, which is, can you stop clicking?
Oh, sorry.
Which is right here.
I was just explaining that.
Yeah, and they get placed back when you try blinking him. And you can put tons of command blocks on here, and it can be used to do different things. I'm going to be kind of explaining how to use the set block command. So, because I kind of explained it there, but the way you want to use a set block is you can do /set block. You don't need to do the slash if you don't want to, but you can. And then you can do the coordinates. So I'm just going to do locally 1 block above. And then you don't do the block ID. If you want to see the block IDs, you can either go to the Minecraft Wiki, or you can do, if you're on a Mac, you do, sometimes you might have to go click FN F3H, and that will toggle, block IDs, and then you can type in sandstone. So if I want to do sandstone, I just do sandstone, like so, and I put a button on it, and it puts a block of sandstone there. And Garrett is running very quickly
because of
using
this thing that I have created.
This next command that we're going to show, which is the effect command. And the effect command can be used like so. You do effect, and then the ID for the effect. Which one is speed? 1. And then
I did speed 20.
so you do effect player. So I'm going to do nearest player, which is @P. If you want to do all players, you do @A. But @P does nearest player. And then you
you could just do your username.
Yes, that's true. And then you can do effect player 1. I'm going to do it for a very long time. I'm going to do, so speed, the ID of speed is 1. And then the level of it, which is 1. And then for however long I want it to be. And, it has to be at most 255. Oh, it's so boring. Oh my gosh. Okay, now, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wait, oh, yeah, see it only, oh, no, okay, so this is the speed. I mean, that's the amount, that's the time, and this is the level. So I'm doing speed 255, which is very fast. So the next command that we can do is /fill. So I'm gonna explain that in a little bit more detail. So the way you do fill is you first do FN F3 or just F3 if you don't.
Hey Adam. Doing.
Oh yeah, that's using another effect command, which gives you particle effects. And then one thing also that you can do is when you do effect, see how he has true, which means that disables particles. So if you want to be invisible, like completely invisible, you can put true, so then people don't see the particles. So that's how that works. The next command that we're gonna do is fill, because I kind of.
I love fill.
Fill is amazing.
Fill is nice.
It's just so amazing. Like let's say world edit, like pretty good plugin, But let's say you're on vanilla and you don't have world edit, and you want world edit but you don't have it, and so what you can do is use fill. So you do /fill. I'm gonna do the position right above it, and then so you do 2 coordinates. So I'm doing the one right above it, and then I'm gonna do 10 blocks in each direction. So what we can do is you can use this in the top corner here. This part that says towards what location. So you're gonna do towards positive X and towards positive Z. So I'm gonna do 10 blocks positive to X, and then 1, and then 10 blocks positive Z, and I'm gonna set it to quartz. And when I activate this, it's gonna make a 10 by 10 grid of quartz blocks. This can also be expanded like in different, like I can make it bigger and make it 3-dimensional, like so. It's pretty cool. I can also do replace, which is a cool command, which just replaces these blocks with different blocks. There is a very cool command called /clone. And the way you use clone is it's actually like 3 coordinates. So let's say I want to make a nether portal. And let's say what we're going to do is we're going to make a command block that can teleport this portal over there. Or it's going to clone this portal and put it over there. So the way we're going to do that is using the clone command. So we're going to do clone, we're going to do 2 positions. So we're going to do 3, 14, 55. Okay, 3, 14, 55, 8, 15. And then the other side. So you want to make sure you get all the blocks that you want to copy. So it's going to be from here to here, which is going to select all of these blocks. It's okay if it's air. That does not matter. So 3, 17, 59, 15, what was it? I forget things a lot. 3:17:59. 17:59, and then 8:15. And then I'm gonna clone that to in the negative x direction. So I'm gonna go -10 and then there. So what that should do is clone another portal. There you go. And then you can also do actual coordinates. So if you do 10 or 20 blocks up, like you can clone stuff, which is pretty cool. Over here, Garrett has made a very cool thing using
called a bridge.
And this is made using the execute command. So
and I have the command block right here.
Yeah.
I'm working on
so
this one.
I'm going to look at his command block, and here is how it's made. So first you do /execute, and then you do the entity. So if you want to do anything that's not player, you do @e, and then use brackets, and you type in type equals, and then capitalized. You can look on the Minecraft wiki at the different mob or the entity IDs, and
Minecraft.gamepedia.wiki/ID.
Yes.
You're welcome.
If you can't remember that, just look it up on the internet when you have time. So you do type equals arrow, and then you do the location. So you can do, so this is just at the position, and then at this location, the arrow is going to do its own command, which is fill. So it's going to do fill at some locations, and what this is going to do, sandstone. So then what's going to happen is when the arrow is shot, I'll show you this in action. If I shoot the arrow, it's going to do the fill command relative to the arrow all the way until it hits the ground, which is very cool. And so it's pretty good for creating like arches and stuff. I'm going to show you some other things that you can do with execute, including there is another part of execute called detect, and what that can do is detect blocks, and it will do different things to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so when I step on black hardened clay, it's going to make me run faster. So the way I'm going to do that is using execute. So I'm going to do execute at P or at A, and then I'm going to do at the position. So at the position of them, I'm going to do detect, and then one block below, I'm going to detect stained hardened clay 15. So ID 15 is black, and then I'm going to do /effect. So this is the command. So I'm going to do effect 10. Let's go level 5. So then what this should do is when I get some black hardened clay, I really hope this works. If I walk over this, yeah, okay, I made it work. So the way it's going to work now is when it detects the stained clay right below it, it's going to give you speed for 10 seconds. So if I'm walking on sandstone, on the other hand, it won't give me speed. So see, I don't have any speed. When I walk over this, it's going to give me speed, which is very cool. This can be used, let's say, if you want to do like checkpoints, you can make this do commands to like set spawn and stuff when you walk over this type of block. So it's easier. Like you don't have to use like test for location, or you don't need to use pressure plates or anything else. Like you can just use these, which works very well. You can also use this for one cool concept. This is going to be our last concept for this video, and then I think I'm going to end it off, and I'll have another episode soon on command blocks. But so this is called water walking. So how you do this is you do execute at all. You test one block below for you detect water 0, and then you do fill one block in each direction. So it pretty much makes a 3x3 square of ice. So Garrett's making a little artificial lake over there. I'm gonna set this to ice. So then what this is gonna do when I walk on water. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. So now when we walk on the water, it turns into ice, which is very cool.
Oh, you're
It's kind of going like 2 blocks or 3 blocks something into the ground, but nobody cares. Everybody
you
wants
jump
the ice,
over
and then you
water.
can just harvest it and get stuff for it. So it's pretty cool. You can have like huge ice pillars, and you're just like going across the ground and everything.
And then we just add some ice.
And then when you walk back onto regular ground, it just goes away. And then you can come back on, and you can do your awesome bridges and everything. And that's about it for this video. So guys, remember down, click the video button,
No, let's have a snowball party.
and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.